Mr.A right here for RRT Boxing. Ready, talk that boxing. Doing the breakdown and prediction for the highly anticipated, undisputed showdown between Terence Bud Crawford and Julius the Blue Machine Indongo. It's going to be a good fight. For a while it lasts. I think someone's getting knocked out in this fight. I don't think this fight's going all 12. I just think with that stake, someone's gonna get a little anxious at some point during the fight, and it's gonna be a bad slip up. Now, hearing saying all that, Julius Indongo, he has a inch and a half reach and 2 inches on height advantage. Do I think that would play a factor? No, I don't. He has the IBF, the IBO, and the WBA, I believe, belts. And if I'm wrong, hey, Terence Crawford has them. All his belts on the line in this fight. Now, as far as what they bring to the table, Julius Indongo brings a very hypnotizing rhythm. He bounces, he hypnotizes people with that hop, and he's jabbing in your face. So you like, okay, this guy's not staying still, and he's putting that long ass jab in my face. And just when you're trying to figure it out, he'll throw that boomerang from his left pocket, that hook. And then once in a while he'll throw it straight too, but he really depends on just that boomerang hook. He bounce, jab, and all of a sudden, woo, it comes from way back here. Woo, so you don't see it coming, and it catches a lot of people. But if he misses, he overextends himself. Even with those hoppity hop jabs, he will overextend himself. And as far as Terence Crawford, we know Terence Crawford goes orthodox southpaw. He has about every punch in the book. He could jab himself in. He has great body work, good uppercuts. There's really no high-tech flaw in Terence Crawford. But if you do want to pick a flaw, you can coax him into a dogfight, a phone booth fight. He has the grit to answer you back. But he's good at it. He's one of the few fighters who's good A to Z, and he can be aggressive. So that being said, I think kid just fell over here. Kid just fell pretty good. I think Julius Indongo is going to do the hoppity hop jabs. And once Terence Crawford figures that rhythm of the hops and the jab distance and that boomerang hook, figures out the rhythm of it, he's going to get himself inside, because Julius Indongo's arms are too long and he has no inside game. He has that uppercut he throws from the ground to the sky, but he never lands it. So I think Crawford's going to take away that inside game. Take away that reach by getting in the middle of the gap. So basically he could take Indongo's reach away, but be close enough so he could get full extensions on his punches. I don't believe Julius Indongo is as good as a back foot fighter as Terence Crawford, even though he knocked Edward Travasky out on the back foot with that boomerang hook. If you see, yes, no one knew who Indongo was, but if you watch Edward Travasky, he's really not that good. His foot are slow. He's squared up. He's open to jabs all day. I think the only reason people were shouting that name is because they want to be the first one to say, "Hey, I chose that European to beat Terence Crawford." I think they were just super hopping on the bandwagon early just to get some fame for their channels. Now that being said, I believe Terence Crawford's gonna figure out that rhythm, get inside, and Me personally, just a small bit, just a small bit. I won't mind seeing Julius Indongo win this fight. Just I think it'll be great inspiration and motivation for all his countrymen. You know. Now take that aside. I think Terence Crawford is going to beat the shit out of Julius Indongo and stop him like in 8-9 rounds. He's going to figure out that rhythm. He's going to get inside, beat him up in the inside game, gather himself. Julius Indongo is going to get a little desperate to catch up on some rounds. He already overextends when he punches. With desperation, he's going to overextend himself more, get himself a little more off balance, and just eat it. Terence Crawford is going to make him eat it. You know, and the fact that Terence Crawford does have a dog in him, he does have grit in him. You know, he will fight you. Normally, you have to hit him to make you fight him. But I think this being undisputed, B-Mac is gonna he's gonna put something in Terence Crawford's water that's gonna make him pissed. You know, he's gonna unleash Terence Crawford. So I got like an 8th, 9th round stoppage. Terence Crawford's gonna TKO Indongo. This is Mr. A giving a breakdown and prediction right here on RRT Boxing. Ready Talk Boxing. Leave a thumbs up. And that'd be nice to get a whole lot of blue thumbs. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Share these videos. Terence Crawford stoppage. 8th, 9th round over Julius Indongo to become undisputed champion. Mr. A is out. Thank you for your support.